Hello guys, finally I'm back. It was a long period of holidays and then I had a terrible flu, so I couldn't really record anything for you, but I was reading and researching and I was thinking of you, and I'm very happy that you are still with me and that you're supporting me and that you're waiting for some new information which I obviously prepared for you. And today I want to outline some of the most common thinking mistakes human beings tend to make. If you identify with a particular thinking error, then you will probably benefit from doing the worksheet for yourself. And I promise this week I will prepare the worksheet for you, which I probably will upload to my Facebook group. So join in. Yes, I'm sorry, I was missing for some time, so I didn't post a lot during these days, but I promise you this week I will do something new for you, and I will do something that you will be able to work with, not only to listen to my lectures. So let's start. Catastrophizing is the first major fail in our way of processing life events, and you know that for sure. That's exactly what we do when we have DPDR and anxiety in general. All or nothing thinking, also black and white thinking, involves assuming that a situation is either entirely good or entirely bad and no in between or gray areas at all. And that's also what we tend to do quite often when we're having anxiety, right? That's what we do almost every time, every day. It's only it's never gonna happen, I will never recover, it's never. There is no things like I will have some relief if I will work on it. I probably won't recover for 100%, no one can give me any guarantee, but I'm working on feeling better, and then maybe I will have a chance to recover completely. So we do not have this. We're always having only thoughts like, it will never happen to me, I will never recover, there is no chance I will get better at all. So keep in mind, that's a very big mistake. And I was telling you before that anxiety is absolutely 100% linked to negative emotions and negative mindset. So don't take it just as a blah 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 thing. It's not like that. This is exactly where you need to change, what you need to change, and you need to sort out all the things and all the problem areas which you have. And I'm sure you have quite a lot from the list, which I'm going to tell about later on and continue. So please listen very attentively, and by the end of the video you probably make some notes and try to sort out all your thoughts and all your thought pattern where you're going really wrong. Making demands is also a big thinking error. When you make demands, you are expecting yourself, others, and the world to follow your rules and do never break them. So again, like, we demand quite a lot from ourselves. When we have DPDR, we demand from people, we demand from our relatives, we want people to understand totally, we want someone just to take all this condition away, we demand from ourselves to just, cure it somehow from our body. We demand from everyone, and we shift all the responsibility on someone else's shoulders instead of really putting an effort to make something for ourselves, for our own recovery, and for our relief as well. The next one is very popular, is the fortune telling. You make predictions about the future and firmly believe that your prophetic visions are correct. The trouble is that many of your predictions are likely to be what? They're likely to be negative and may stop you from taking goal-directed actions. Do you recognize yourself, guys? Exactly, that's what is happening. We always do this fortune-telling thing and we know exactly what's gonna happen. And what is going to happen? Everything horrible, bad, and the worst. Because, well, what else can happen to us? We are useless, we are nothing, we are such miserable creatures. All the rest people are definitely way too better, luckier, and they have the best living in comparison with poor us. So fortune telling is the thing which you definitely need to to change in your life and to control it, because that's what we do every bloody second of our life. We trying to predict the future, and we know for sure what is going to happen. We do not give ourselves even a little chance. Mind reading is one of the top things which I was really obsessed with for quite a long time. I would say even for years. I was really struggling with social anxiety when I was thinking what people will think about me. Will they think that I'm ugly or that I'm stupid? I was also bullied at school, so I think that definitely was some kind of a habit already when I was an adult. So by the time when I grew up, I already had this as a habit. So I knew for sure that people only could think about me in a bad way, and definitely if they laugh at me. So if I remember all these moments when I was struggling with the list of things which I'm giving you now, and it seems like I've had all of them, and I'm sure that it will resonate with lots of you. That's exactly what is making all this tension inside of your personality, inside of you, and inside your life. That's exactly what leads you to this anxiety state. And when finally this anxiety finds the way out as a panic attacks, and gives you all this physical feelings and lead you then to depersonalization, to realization, that's the things which you need to change, which you need to reconsider, because we always think that we need to just stop this condition straight away, just stop it. So we don't think that we need to make it step by step, and all the steps totally depends on the way of reconsideration of your perceiving of things, your own emotions, your own reactions, and the way you interacting with the world. Emotional reasoning is when you decide that your strong feelings are true reflection of what is actually going on in reality. Because you feel a certain way, you decide that your feelings must be correct. You may then fail to take in the information that contradicts your feelings. And I think that's also very popular thing as well. I think all of us are doing the same, and it's really a question of a hard work. So as I mentioned before, if you work hard and trying to do something completely opposite, something in a positive way, it obviously takes time, like months, or, well, people asking me whether it's months or 30 days or 40 days. I can't really tell you the exact time, but by the moment when you start to feel that you have a new habit and you develop the skill and you can use it effortlessly, then obviously that's it, bingo. So you can start to work with something else, because you cannot change everything straight away, but step by step, slowly. First of all, you need to sort out all your thoughts, all your reactions, put them in different groups, which will be very helpful to do with this worksheet which I'm going to give you during this week. And if you will start to work on it, trust me, in a quite short period of time, you will notice that your life is definitely going in a better direction than it used to be. And you will understand that accepting yourself in a better way, in a more positive way, will be much way easier, and as well so exciting. That will be so exciting. You will be really happy about the way you feel yourself after achieving the right mindset. If emotional reasoning is one of your personal thinking errors, practice looking beyond your feelings. Consciously and deliberately put your feelings to one side and use your observational skills to take the reality of the situation. Your feelings are more likely to reflect your thoughts about what an event means to you than to reliably describe what is actually going on. Separate fact from the feeling by being more skeptical. So that's a little hint for you what you can do with this point of problems. And let's move to another one, which is also so obvious, and you can recognize yourself easily in these words. Do you find yourself thinking in terms of never or always? as in things never go my way or I always screw up important things, right? That's us. Or perhaps you think in global terms like people can't be trusted or the world is unfair. Oh my God, how many years the world was unfair to me. And even now, when I have this feeling, when it comes to me, it's so easy to switch off. It's so easy because now I developed this skill not to think this way. And when this thought is trying to affect me, it feels like I'm just grabbing myself up and telling to myself, no, I know that it's not true. This is just negativity trying to take me over, because it's just pointless to think this way. So it comes so easily, like with the click of my fingers. In a split of a second, I think the other way and I'm looking to the brighter future very effortlessly. Maybe you conclude that you are a totally bad parent, partner, employee, or a child. That's also resonates to me as well, and I'm sure that it resonates to you quite often, especially now when we DPDR, right? So we're thinking that what kind of wife I am, what kind of parent I am. Same time we have the feeling of indifference to the situation, but the moments we start to analyze what's going on in our life while we're having mental issue, we're definitely getting upset in a way, like catastrophizing everything and not even making an effort to have all the not all, but just part of responsibility. So do not put everything on your shoulders, but step by step, with a little efforts, you can start to change the situation. You can become a better daughter, you can become a better parent. Do not demand a lot, but just tell yourself that each day I have to do something useful. Let it be something connected with my husband or with my parents or with my friends or with my child. And try to be proud by the end of the day that you achieved at least one little thing. Trust me that this feeling of achievement, this feeling of braveness, and this feeling of being respectful for yourself and being glad that you could do this will give you definitely a boost of the positivity. So try to follow this advice. This is very simple. One good thing a day, at least. Instead of deciding that something is bad because of a few hiccups, try reminding yourself to keep the good stuff in a side. And that's very simple, trust me. That's very simple. Just focus on it and try to do it every day, because try to remember the moment when, for example, something just fell out of your hands, a cup, a plate, you spilled water or you broke something, and you're getting so irritated, even if you do not have mental issues. Quite often we are very irritated because you think, oh my God, why now? I'm in such a rush, I need to run, or I need to clean this, and I was not looking forward to do this. But come on, it happens to everyone. You have to put, well, like sarcastic smile on your face, and instead of thinking, oh, it always happens to me, it happens to everyone. You just need to clean this mess up, and that's it. Go, like, move on, do the other stuff, forget about it. It's just a coincidence. That's little things that makes our life, and don't take it serious. But now, even now, sometimes when I'm about to feel upset about little things, I'm always remembering this kind of advice and trying to switch as fast as I can, because it just doesn't worsen my bad mood, and we don't need to speed up this process, this anxiety process, over like nothing. Disqualifying positive is a very popular mistake. Imagine, for example, that you believe that you are the most miserable and socially unacceptable. Your mental filter only lets you notice information that supports your negative self-opinion. If any positive information does sneak through your filter, you quickly discredit or disqualify it and throw it back out.